There's a question that I want to ask today. It's where do a married woman belong to? In a sense of, do you belong to the family that you brought in, or you belong to this family that you just joined? The thing that makes me ask this question actually is when I watched the Bala brothers reality show, and actually Zwei was speaking about how Jane is intervening in the conversation that he is having with his siblings. Mind you, this conversation is happening under Jane's room or house. She's not allowed to be part of this topic that they're discussing. Okay, fine, they're discussing the future of their mother, or the way that their mother is living her life with this new spouse that she recently have, which is not Zwai's biological father, right? So now he is actually saying that he'd like to have this conversation with peace without Jane intervening or being part of this conversation. Right now, I'm asking, because now Jane is married to the Bala family, right? Whatever conversation that is happening where she was brought from, the household that she was brought from, or the family where she was brought from. Obviously, she can be part of the discussion because now she's married to a new home, which is Bala family, right? So now whatever that is happening in Bala household regarding the children of Bala, I believe that she has to be part of it, right? Now, when Zwei says she actually doesn't belong in this whole thing, she's a Makoti at the Bala family, where does she belong then? Okay, this whole thing I'm asking is in general question, where does a married woman belong to? Because now culturally, when you are a married woman, you leave everything that has to do with the family that you come from, your name, you take it off, your surname, you take it off, the style of your clothing, you take it off. You are actually a new being. They actually go as far as sacrificing a animal for you to be this new being, to join this family. Whatever that you were, or whoever that you were before, you just move away from that. You have new parents. Your in-laws are regarded as your new parents. Your parents that have brought you up, they're no longer the main feature in your life. It goes as far as culturally, to those people who are actually practicing the culture to the core, going to the family that you are born in. They write a letter, your in-laws actually write a letter to your parents saying that so-and-so will be coming to your household. Can you host so-and-so, because now they're going to be coming to your home to do this or that, or they're going to be coming to do that. And others, they go as far as you can't go to your home where you were born in alone. You have to have someone who's going to accompany you to go there. Others are not just even allowed to go there without a valid reason, as in maybe you are going to do something. You can't just say, I'm packing my bags right now, I'm starting my car, I'm going to where I was brought up and just visiting. It goes as far as that. So now, in this household that you are living in, when you're talking about the modern people now that I'm embracing the modern ways, it goes as far as, okay, fine, both households are actually your home. Your parents that has brought you up and whatever, you still belong to them 100%. And the family that you are actually getting married to, you still get to be involved 100%. They don't have that thing of saying that you are a Makoti, this is where you come, and then this is where you just end. This is your end in this matter. you don't have any what can I say? You don't have any boundaries, but you are free to do whatever that you do, that you want to do in your in-laws. The same goes as where you come from, right? Now the dress code is why I was also talking about the doek. I mean, not why actually. The Bala family are talking about the doek, that Jen, why doesn't she have a doek on? That time they're sitting in Jen's house. She's the one who has to go and see that she's wearing a doek. Their in-laws, nobody that is an in-law that is wearing a doek because they're going to Makoti's house, Instead, it's Jen that is supposed to be covered up. Now, Jen is saying that this is bizarre to me because now I've been in Makoti more than 10 years here, more than 10 years, but now it's only now that you guys are asking me about the doek. I haven't seen anybody who's actually putting me on pressure that where's the doek and everything. But now, because recently this family has started to pay attention to the customs and laws of culture, and now they're asking her where's the doek, because now we've seen them. They were actually pure Christians before, the Bala family. They were pure Christians with no interaction of this Maldrozi thing or whatever. But now we can see that they're practicing the culture more and all that, which they did explain what's the reason behind this whole thing. Now, they're dragging Jen now to just ask her, where's the doek? And she's like, but I've been like this my whole life, ever since I've been in this family. It's only maybe when you guys are doing something cultural things, then I'll ask, do I have to bring a doek, yes or no? Now, there's no cultural thing that is being done. You guys are just coming to my house and then you're expecting me to just put a doek on. This is unfair to me. So now, when you're talking about the doek part, it goes far as many people are still suffering the consequences of people that embraces the doek so much in the families. You'd see someone, when you're in a salon, they do whatever that they do, the best hairstyle ever and all that. Before they go out of the salon, they put on a doek. You ask, why are you doing that? But you're just having a fresh hair style and all that, and they'll tell you that I'm a married woman, I'm supposed to cover my hair, so nobody is supposed to see my hair, and it goes as far as, even if you are with your husband, you are supposed to put on a doek during day, night, whatever. So now others, even at work, where people are not normally wearing doeks and all that, okay, they will compromise that. Okay, fine, you are at work, you cannot wear doek, is fine. You can just go freely with your hair the way that you want. But when you knock out, you put on a doek and then off you go to home. Even if you're not staying next to the in-laws, you're just staying maybe with your husband, and that's all. But now, keeping on with the custom, you have to put on a doek. So now, where do you actually become free? Because even the people that are living like that, even if when you visit your home where you come from, they're expecting you to wear a doek because now you are someone else's wife. You're not supposed to be seen without a doek on, because now you are someone else's wife. So now you are obliged to wear a doek whenever and every time. So now that's the thing. Now the dress code also, it's an issue for married women. You have to, wherever that you see, it just has to be something that is still distinguish you from the others that you are married. You are not supposed to wear this, you're supposed to wear that. Then will be pleased with you that you are a married woman. It's just something that many people are suffering from, and many people are actually freely speaking about it. Only when the marriage is over, then they will say that I've lived a life, people. I've lived I've lived the most miserable life. While they still lived it, and you don't know why didn't they put a stop on it. And most of the people, when they marry someone, you know exactly what kind of a person are you marrying, right? They tell you this is what is going to happen. This is what we do. Sometimes you even see it before you even get married, that this is the life that you're going to live. But now, being a person, obviously, you're thinking that I'm going to change this and that. Some things are not changeable and you're stuck with them. And this divorce rate that we see, most of the things is not like something that is just came out of nowhere. Some things that were practically going on that we knew about, but we just thought, you know what, I'll change things. Things will change for me. When I'm there, things will start to move in a certain way. But now there are those people who are like, these are rules and rules are rules and you will obey them and that's it. So now that's why I'm saying that where do actually married women belong? Because now if you're not allowed to engage fully 100% with the people that you married to, but still you're not having a fully space at where you come from, they still regard you as someone's makoti, so they can't really involve you in this and that, but you were born in that home. Where do you actually fit and say that I, as who and who that is married, I belong to such a space? Where do you actually belong as a married woman? Because you can't say 100% you fully belong to the house that you come from. You can't say 100% you fully belong to this house that is a new home that you are in. Where do we really place a married woman in this society? Yeah, that's actually my question. Just comment below, tell me your story if you have one, and then we can just talk about it, and we'll see you next time. Bye.